Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids and this is my unboxing and first look of the Olympus Stylus XZ10. Now I'm really excited to bring you my unboxing and future videos on this camera because it's a really compact high-end camera from Olympus with some really nice features in it. You can see some of the list of features just here. 12 megapixel backside illuminated CMOS sensor, so it should be really good in low light. 5x zoom, 10x SR zoom, f1.8 lens, a 3-inch screen that's got a 920k dot resolution, also does full HD movie, and we've got art filters built into this as well. So a little quick look around the box. There's not a lot on here. I want to get straight into this and give you the unboxing. And whilst I'm just opening up the sort of top portion of the box, I will let you know that this does actually shoot videos at up to 240 frames per second. And I think, although I will have to check this out during my HD video review, 720p videos up to 120 frames per second, which will be absolutely fantastic. So inside we have got some guarantee information. We have got the basic manual, and I like it when you get an actual printed manual from these companies because it gets you up and running without having to sort of put a CD in your computer. This is just going to get you up and running with the very basics. And then on the Olympus Setup CD we have got user registration, Olympus Viewer 3 and the full instruction manual on the disc. So what else have we got in here? Wow, here we go. I'm going to save that bit till last, as I always do, but we have got a UK power cable, so 3-pin UK plug on this end, figure 8 connector on this end, and that's going to go into the multi-voltage charger, which I'll show you in a short while. We've also got a European plug here, 2-pin Euro plug, again to that figure of 8 connector. Then we've got the little charger. So the battery actually charges inside the camera, and this is a multi-voltage charger. So you put your country-specific cable in here, and then USB in this end, which will go to the actual camera to charge the battery. Then we've got a little stylus. Let's take this out so you can have a little look at this. You might need to use this, but I often just use my nail or my finger. This has got a touch screen, so this has given away one of the features of the camera already. Really nice little stylus. You can sort of hang that on a belt loop or on the wrist strap, etc. Then we've got the wrist strap itself, just to securely hold the camera. Don't want to go dropping it. Then we've got the USB cable that I mentioned, and it is a proprietary connection on this end. So we've got full-size USB to go into the charger, and then this end here goes into the actual camera itself. What else have we got? Just one more item before we get to the actual camera. If I can get this out. Here we go, we've got the little battery. It's an Olympus Li50B battery. Let's just open this up. Now, if this camera performs as I expect it to, this might well become my new vlog camera. So this is the battery itself. Just going to see if I can give you a rating on it. It is a 925 milliamp hour battery, 3.5 watt per hour. So it should be good enough to power the camera for a fair amount of time. And then we have got the little camera itself. Let's pop the package into one side and we will unbox or unwrap this camera. I just want to give you some more of the specifications as well, because this touch panel on this screen should be really good, and it's a 3-inch screen. It's also capable of capturing RAW format as well. But wow, this looks really nice on first opening this. It's a metal body as well, so really nice sort of solid feel to the camera. Let's give you a little walk around. Actually, let's first of all just remove this because this is going to get in the way. So on here it just tells you a little tiny bit more about the camera, about the control. So it looks like we've got a control ring around the front of the lens on here. Backside illuminated sensor, function button, and it says about the touchscreen on there as well. So let's have a look around the camera. So we start off at the back. So this is the 3-inch touchscreen, 920k dot resolution. We've also got a direct record button. We've got a little thumb grip area here for when you're holding the camera. That feels pretty good in the hand, and it is very, very light. Although it feels very well made, it's a nice light camera, but that gives a nice firm grip to the camera. We've also got a playback button, function button. We've got a rotating sort of mode dial here. We've got an OK button in the middle, and then controls for things like flash, exposure compensation, shooting and metering, etc. Menu button just here, and then we've got an info button here as well. And this doubles up as a trash can button as well to delete photos. Then we go around onto this side. We've just got one flap to open here, and this is where the HDMI socket is and also that charging stroke USB port. And then we cover that back up. We've got the little tiny metal ring in there, and that's where you feed the wrist strap through so that you can hold the camera nicely. This side's completely clear. On the bottom, central position for a metal tripod mount. And then we've got a little flap here, which is where you're going to put your memory card and the battery. Let's pop that battery in so we can fire this up in a short while. And then round on the top here, we have got the little pop-up flash. We've also got stereo microphones. We've got the on-off switch here. We've got shutter button, which has got the sort of rocker switch for the zoom control. And then we've got the mode control dial here, which we've got an iAuto mode. We've also got the art modes, scene modes. Not sure what that one is. I haven't read the manual yet, but I'll get back to you on that in the full review. We've got custom mode, manual, shutter, aperture priority, and a program mode as well. Let's leave it in program mode for now. Then we look around on the front. We've got the actual lens, and this lens, I'll just let you know the focal length of the lens is 28mm at its widest, so a nice wide angle lens, and that's at f1.8, and it zooms in all the way through to 130mm where the aperture would stop down to 2.7. That's the equivalent of a 5 times optical zoom. And where were we? Okay, on the front of the lens as well, we've got this control ring as well, so you can control various aspects of the camera, and that will alter depending on what mode you're in. And then we've got this nice sort of grip around the front. It's not a very bold grip, so it's sort of quite flat on the front, but it feels pretty nice in the hand. Now, with regards to movie capture, 1080p 30 frames per second, 720p 30 frames per second, and also 120 frames per second in 720p, just for a short 20-second burst. So it's not going to record too long in that particular mode, but a 20-second recording at 720p. Now we're going to switch this on. Let's have a look. Wow, so everything pops up, including the flash. So we've got a nice sort of bit of glass on the front there. Nice pop-up flash. Can we pop that back down? We just pop it back down like so. And then we've got the display on the back. That looks like a really nice high resolution display. Let's have a very quick look in the menu system. We've got memory setup in shooting menu 1, reset mode setup, picture mode. We've got also record modes, image aspect ratio, what this control dial does. And then we've got shooting menu 2, which has got image stabilizer, bracketing, also flashed intensity, remote flash, sync, super res zoom, picture orientation, and then we've got playback settings, in custom menu settings, and also the setup menu for things like time, date, etc. So that's a little look at the menus as well for you. First impressions of this feels absolutely lovely in the hand. A really well built camera. I'm going to be doing tests on this for both video, so you're going to get a 1080p video sample. I'll try some high frames per second video shooting for you as well, so you can see how that performs. Also, my full review will be coming up on the Geekanoids channel in about a week or so's time. Thanks very much for watching this unboxing and first look of the Olympus Stylus XZ10. Thank you also for hitting that like button, and I will see you all in the next video.